Hello and welcome to TerraFirmaCraft Season 1, Episode 24. And I've been just messing around with the chisel a little bit. I made a creeper and Steve head. The Steve head looks really wacky. Apparently that's what he looks like without any color. And I made this little figure out of boredom. But yeah, today I have a couple things. One thing, I went and gathered a bunch of cassiterite. Oh no, I didn't gather the cassiterite. Where is it? I had buckets of malachite. Just buckets and buckets and buckets of malachite. Do I still have in my inventory? Huh. Well, I put some limestone down here, and that's pretty much it. What happened to my ore? Okay, this is kind of odd. Did I place it somewhere else? Huh. Because I could have sworn I put it, like, right down here. Unless I didn't. Actually, I have to go check my, I may have done that on my single player by accident. But yeah, I was testing out the new build, 78.13, and it was working quite nicely. So if I see a bunch of pots down there, and I should, then that means I was working on this save. But yeah, I actually have been not recording for a couple of days for a couple of reasons. One, it's been storming like mad around here, and the risk of power outages has been too common because it was happening. Yeah, as I thought. These should be empty. Yeah. Huh. Can I put you back? Okay, I'm kind of confused because I really dug out a lot of this. And there's so much more left. This may look like a small bit, but no, it's like everywhere. And I dug out, what was it? Quite a few stacks of 64. I think, I guess 2 stacks of 64, but I had a lot. So I don't know where I put it. But yeah, since I haven't been able to record, I've been doing a couple of projects, and really it was also too hot to record, and you'd hear this fan, which is still kind of blowing, but it's blowing lightly, so if you hear that, sorry about that. Don't have my AC in right now, so something I have to deal with. Just a bunch of other things were annoying me. Yeah, I got the coal. Oh, this is it. Yeah, this is it. Yeah, I have to actually calculate how much goes into the fiery pit of whatever. I think it was 7? Hold on, I need to make sure. Actually. So I need 8 in each of these? Seems a little off. Because I do know that's 6, and one of these is a single bar. So, in fact, actually I can just do that. I don't know why I didn't think about that in the first place. It should be, yeah, that is more than I actually expected. 8. Well, the good news is that means that This one's ready for a burn, and the other one should be pretty much ready. And that should be fine. Oh, actually, yeah, that's how I can tell, is half of one of these stacks equals this. Okay, yeah. So this one's ready too. I actually would like to have more considerate, but I just need to advance into another age, and I need a knife. I've been just messing around for the most part, doing a couple things, and I've actually, one of the projects I've been working on is a flans mod for TerraFirmaCraft. It's actually a pretty in-depth setup, spanning, what was it? Probably around 70, 80 items already. Hope to have it released at one point. It's going to basically use a lot of items from TerraFirmaCraft. I actually need to find out the names for some of these items, like the ingots primarily, as well as some, I guess, plants like the goldenrod. I need a knife. Why do you mind not getting a knife? There we go. I got a knife. Yeah, it's been raining on the server actually not too commonly, so this is actually one of the first rains that I've seen in a while. Then again, I haven't been playing as much. Another project is more of a non-Minecraft related project. And the Flans mod actually is something to do with a more of a modern build. And it's something I've been wanting to do at one point, but it's based in TerraFirmaCraft. I'm not sure how to completely implement it right now, and I'm not going to implement it in this server playthrough, but it's going to be enough to say that this is a big project that is not going to go away for a while. I have tons of charcoal. I need that. Don't need the sticks on hand. I'm trying to remember what else I need here. Oh yeah, I got leather. Actually, these should be ready. Yes, this last one's finally ready. So I now have 4 pieces of leather, I think. I need the logs. I need more clay. You know what? I think I'm actually out of clay right now. Or at least close enough to be out of clay. As well as a lot of stones. I'm actually out of quite a few things. So I'll probably need to do some mining, actually. But yeah, I wanted to make a use for like these flowers. And actually some kaolite powder and stuff. So that's what the Flans mod one is. I only started the project a little bit earlier today, but it's going pretty well. I need clay. I need more stones for the to make stone tools to gather more clay. And I need a stick, which I completely forgot. And it's night already, so give me 2 sticks. There. Technically I could use 3, and I have 3. So that's good. I'll just sleep through the night. At least not until I create a meal, but... Oh yeah, and you have to drink water too, because water apparently instantly kills you as well. And this is now completely out of water, so I'll need to refill that at one point. But yeah, I've been just having fun of messing around with a lot of stuff. Okay, I actually may have just messed up. Or, no I didn't, because I didn't burn. It doesn't matter. I need clay anyway. But yeah, this is more like an update video thing right now. I'll probably cut in just a little bit to save some time of the burn. Insomnia mod is actually something that was been updated, and I'm actually really liking right now. I have not actually tested it, but Insomnia was one of, or the Somnia mod, not Insomnia. It was one of my favorite mods of all time, because it allowed you to actually sleep at any time and basically have the world pass by as you slept. And in real life, I mean, you should be able to sleep during any time of the day, or any time of day, really, actually. Yeah, pretty much said about that. So, yeah, Insomnia mod. Likely to see it on my channel at some point. I'm actually going to be doing a mod review for a couple things soon enough. Not sure when, probably after these next 2 episodes or so, hopefully you'll see those soon enough. I'm actually going to possibly start with... I don't want to start with the Forge mods just because they're a little bit large. I actually might just start with a TerraFirmaCraft as the mod review, because there's a lot of things to cover on it. And I think it'd be fun. How much clay do I have? 51, that should be fine. That's plenty. I only need 5 right now, but I'll make more. I also need to gather a lot of wood again. I said this in the last episode, didn't I? Yeah, I think so. Just because my reserves are depleted. In fact, I actually don't think I have any more sequoia logs, except for possibly like half a stack, maybe. Actually, I think I have a full stack somewhere. I know I have some ash logs, which I'm probably going to have to use. Luckily, I have tons of those. I only need about that much. Get the rest of this. Create 1 clay mold. And then I'm going to need to do that again twice. Just because I'm going to need to make... Well, this is going to be difficult to actually make, because I think I just messed up to the point where I don't even know if I could recover this. I don't know any recipe that would need this. Wait. Okay. I do know of one recipe, and it's good that I have memorized at least most of these recipes in my head. A clay axe mold. Yes, I've memorized most of these clay molds by heart. It's a good thing, or I'd be very aggravated about now, because that's such a waste of clay. You know how I hate wasting resources, because they're so resourceful. Yeah, but seriously. Start with this one. Burn. Need more stick. Okay, that was not what I was doing, but okay. I think I shift-clicked on that one, which would be my fault, but oh well. There, I just wasted that entire thing just firing up. Luckily, that's only required for a couple of those things. So, I'll cut out and see you when that's ready. And I'm back. Let's start with gathering these, since they're the ones that don't require anything specific to gather. There we go. And that should be bronze. Yes, liquid. You can tell immediately if it's melted correctly, because it should say bronze. And I need all my ceramic molds, which I have quite a few of. Let's start with this one. 600 units of bronze. 1. And luckily, these actually have a higher melting and, I guess, caution point, or a period in which it can actually be workable and usable. And I actually have to do this at night just because it is not exactly a good time to be forging. Luckily, these will stay liquid for 10 hours. And now that that's done, it's become a usable ceramic vessel again. This, 800. I should have had enough regardless. Actually, it's still liquid. I guess it's got a lower melting point than it should. Because if I remember correctly, orange 2 was copper's melting point. Don't know if that's intended. Regardless of it being intended or not, it's there. But as you can see, I have tons and tons of bronze. And last time we had tons of material, I made an anvil. Well, this is going to be the same thing, only this one's going to be slightly different. Because this one should be linked to an achievement, or an achievement. And I'm probably going to pass a little bit over my time, it doesn't really matter. Luckily, for the most part, I should be making ForgeCraft videos that are still 30 minutes long, because why not? It's not like it hurts. And I refilled my barrel of water. There we go. Everything's working perfectly well. Let's see. Oh, that's what I've wanted to do. I wanted to actually bring a barrel over here. So I can go do that, because I have to wait for these to cool anyway before I try to remove them for their mold. I don't know why, but Endermen don't seem really afraid of the day or any day anymore. They still leave, but it takes them a lot longer. But yeah, I have quite a few projects that are lined up right now. I'm having a lot of fun with them. As projects should be fun unless it's a really slave-driving job. Then it's not always that fun regardless. Though you're still getting paid, usually. Unless your boss isn't paying you, then you should really complain. But, volunteer work is a little different. Okay, I still don't know if this is... I think this is bituminous coal. If I'm pronouncing that wrong, oh well. I have a stack of coal that I'm going to need. And I actually gathered quite a bit of this limestone, which I forgot to take back into my inventory. I'm also going to need this. And most of these should be cooled down now. Ceramic mold, or vessel, and vessel. I need to make a chest over there. But yeah, the next episode's probably going to be me building onto a forge. Or like a smithy, more like it. What was I trying to grab in here? I need 2 of these. Just to be extra safe. Because this is going to be taking a little bit of time. First things first, I need a ton of flux. I know I'm going to need it because I only have 3. Do I have my fire starter on hand? Nope. I do, however, have a sequoia barrel filled with water that can help quench any of these or anything else I forge. I just love having all this stuff work properly. Though occasionally you will break a ceramic mold. That's why it's always good to have a bunch of them. Let's see. How many of those double ingots or double sheets did I need? I know I need a lot of copper still. Even in this oh, actually, I have just enough. In fact, I knew I had just enough to make the anvil. But I got some extra copper anyway. I need cassiterite. Let's do this. This is going to be quite the... Huh. Okay, I was putting in the wrong thing, but still. I love being able to scroll bronze ingots in. That's one of the things that not enough items actually adds. I actually removed inventory tweaks because it was causing nothing but trouble. And you can also scroll these out of the inventory here. And how's this? I'm going to replace that with this right now. You know, I might just cut it here, because regardless you're going to see this the next episode right away, so I'm just going to enter the real Bronze Age via next episode. So, if you like what you're watching, subscribe. If not, oh well. Have a nice day. And see you next time.